Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show has an NL East matchup. The Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Chompy. Thanks for joining us here. So the Atlanta Braves have already won the series, and now they go for the 4-game sweep, Chris. It's been a lopsided series so far.
Yeah, they've clearly been the better team, and I expect them to come out today looking to tie a bow on this series. And on the other side, most teams run into at least a 3-game sweep at some point, but not every team looks back at a 4-game sweep at the end of the year. And I'll say this, as a player, it's especially frustrating when the losses keep coming against the same team. So if they can salvage a win today, this series won't go down quite as sour.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Cade Cavalli. What do you have on him, Singy?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And a 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
It's a good take.
And he grounds one to the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second, the left fielder, number
Here's
22.
Juan Soto, a big part of the game yesterday afternoon as he knocked in 6. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. In the air out to center. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Here's Acuna now. And the first offering is not close. Singy, here's a nugget on Ronald Acuna Jr. He's the youngest Braves player to win a Silver Slugger. He won it at age 21. You think about all the talent in the Braves organization. Chipper Jones, Andrew Jones, Freddie Freeman. Very impressive. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Lead runner around second, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's Austin Riley in there for strike one.
A sterling reputation of an organization and turning out so many great players, pitchers in the Hall of Fame, and for him, just a house.
Sends it across to first, but it's 1-0 as the run scores. And now Matt Olson up to hit. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. That hits the dirt. Ball 1. There's a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Acuna stands at second with 2 gone. And now the count is even.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back in Washington, D.C. And now here's the starter for Atlanta, Kyle Wright. How about a scouting report on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel.
Oh, and a great stop. Picked in the dirt, but he beats it. What an effort that time.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the other side, he was really giving it his all down the line as well. Nice play on both ends.
Under it is Acuna to make the grab. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Gleyber swings, drives one. And that one is gone. Gleyber Torres goes yard. His second of the year, and they add a pair. It's 2-1. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. With this guy's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
And the batter now, Joey Meneses. In there, and it's 0-1. Right, a former Gold Glove winner. He throws a slurve, a sinker, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a slider. One down, base is empty. On the ground at first. And he handles it himself for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the DH for Washington, Luis Garcia. First pitch doesn't find the zone. There's a strike. Left-hand batter waits. And there's the strike. Got it by him for the K. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in Nationals Park, top of the second, and now it's the Braves DH, Marcell Ozuna. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go.
Now this one is hammered way back there, on its way and gone, and we are tied. A shot to left, and it ties it up. It's 2-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. 2 hits in 13 at bats in the series so far. Lifted in the air, right field. Meneses settles under this one, drops into the glove, and there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that. He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
Next one misses, and the count is 1-1. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
And the right-hander deals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And the batter now, Vaughn Grissom, swinging a hot bat in the series. He's got 7 base hits coming in. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Tied up here in the early going. That one ripped. And that is that. Braves draw even on the solo homer. 2-2 game. Back here at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the second. Up now for Washington, Brandon Lewis. There's the strike. Lewis checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. He did not go around. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. On the ground to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second. Riley Adams stands in now and watches strike 1. In there at the knees, and the count is 0-2. The pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
James Wood in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Ground ball, Austin Riley. The throw to first, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Score remains deadlocked at 2. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here is Ozzy Albies up to hit. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Albies, multi-time All-Star, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he's a native of Curacao. And 1-2.
2 strikes.
The next offering misses. Ball 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Soto stands in now, looks at that one inside. That's to third, and it gets by him. First and second, no outs. Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's off the mark. Ball 1. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Ground ball could be 2. Over to Torres. Over to first, safe. And now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Austin Riley. He's 0 for 1. That one is absolutely belted. Out of here. His second of the year, and now they're out in front. It's 5-2. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. He dropped the barrel right there. Got a fastball down at the knees where he'd prefer it. So many times now guys are having to adjust to the elevated fastball. So I'm sure his eyes got big when he saw that one coming.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. And a foul ball. Still only one out here in the inning. Up the middle. Throws to first. And Olson is set down. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's already homered in this one. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Ozuna in his 12th season, 34-year-old vet, and he's a former National League Gold Glover. 0-2 as he waves at that one. And a pitch. And that's outside.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's there. He's got it. That is the inning. Atlanta gets 3 on the homer. It's now 5-2. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back as we go to the last of the third. Now the third baseman, Brady House. First offering misses the mark.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
In there at the knees.
1-1.
And now it's even 1-1. And that one missing low. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Harris has a beat on it, and there's one away. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. That one's in there, 0-1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Strike 2. Bounce to the right side. On to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 28.
Here's Lane Thomas. Foul ball. Thomas measures 6 feet even, 200 pounds, and he's usually in right field, but today he's patrolling center. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and good work there as he gets. As we go to the top of the 4th, and here is Travis d'Arnaud. Shoots a line drive single into right center. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Fouled off left side. Kicks and fires. Just missed. First signs of bullpen movement here in the early going. Number 38 getting loose out there. Thompson, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And that one pulled foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base paths, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
This one high in the air to left center. And it's caught. And there's 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Albies up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. In the air out towards right center. Thomas settles underneath it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Braves strand. Bottom 4, and now up for Washington, Gleyber Torres. On the ground to third. Slings it across. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Now it's the right fielder, Joey Meneses. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
And that one wrapped foul. The 0-1. To third, Riley. Over to first. That's the 3rd out. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Number 38.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Yeah, the lefty with the 0-1. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Line drive to short and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Acuna in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Ronald Acuna Jr., a guy who burst on the scene in 2018. He was only 20 years old, and he is one of the great talents in baseball right now. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
Oh, I love the fact that he has a lot of fun playing the game, and that rookie year, an OPS of 917, just paving the way for what we think will be a Hall of Fame finish to his career.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Austin Riley next up for the Braves. Check on the runner. Incredibly, the Braves able to win the 2021 World Series without Acuna. He blew his knee out, tore his right ACL on July 10th, 2021 in Miami. He was done for the year, and the Braves still able to win it. Now snap throw to first. Back in there standing. Acuna leads off first with 1 away. Acuna runs. Ball outside. Throw safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Into center and a base hit. Acuna coming home. He will score. It's 6-2.
Well, it was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Here is Matt Olson. Going 1.
0-1 for count.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Around second is Riley. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. And next for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
That one hammered center field. That's back. Gone. his second home run of the game, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 9-2. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Now on the mound for the Nationals, Hunter Harvey. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Travis d'Arnaud next up for the Braves.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
And first offering is fouled off. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Meneses makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Michael Harris next up for the Braves. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Look out. That fastball drilled him.
Well, he just couldn't get out of the way of that one, and that's not an easy thing to do when you got a fastball coming in hot.
Harvey checks the runner, and he's back safely. Grissom, the next to hit, takes ball 1. On the ground, out to short. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run homer. It's now a 9-2 ball game. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. And now the first baseman, Brandon Lewis.
The first baseman.
Right, back to work. There's a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Fires over to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Adams in the box now. No balls and a strike. In for a strike, and it's 0-2.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
The pitch. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Goes down looking.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Not in time, he legs it out.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first, and not every shortstop can even make that play.
See. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. In the air to left down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Next one is off the plate. And that's ball 1. Lined, and that's a base hit. Here comes Wood around third.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Lane Thomas digging in for the Nationals. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 0-1 down. Swings through that.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and it's caught just in front of the wall. Back here in Nationals Park, Ozzy Albies up to the plate. And the right-hander back to work. Strike one. Harvey, in his 6th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a curve, a 2-seamer, and he works in a slider. That one pushed foul. Next pitch misses, and the count 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one, just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
0-1. Right side. Collected by Torres. Gathers and throws to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Good 2-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. Torres, relay to third.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Riley, the next to hit, takes outside.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center. The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Acuna on third with 2 out. Out to short. Fires across the diamond, and that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. Braves 9 and the Nationals 3. Back here at the ballpark, John Shambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Gleyber Torres. There's a strike. Torres in his 7th season, 28 years old, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
The punch out there, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Slings to first, and a couple of quick outs. Garcia in the box again, takes a strike. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Up the middle, Grissom in plenty of time to first, out with room to. Back in Washington, D.C., top of inning number 7, and here's the first baseman, Matt Olson. Here comes a pitch, and that's outside. Swings and misses, and the count 1-1. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second, in safely, It's a double and his second hit.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Ozuna, the next to hit, takes ball one. Here's a strike at the knees, and it's 1-1. Man at second. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The pitch. Just missing there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Runner at second, nobody out. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's one down. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Ripped on a line. Wood hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And it goes just foul. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Sends it to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. 1 left. And welcome back. And now the first baseman, Brandon Lewis. To the right side, Albies. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Riley Adams digging in for the Nationals. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Next pitch is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bounce to the right. Albies whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down. Next to hit for the Nats, James Wood. Ground ball to the right side. Olsen takes it himself, gets him easily, ends the inning. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Mason Thompson.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
To first out in the top of the 8th. Hit hard, that gets through. And that is his 1,000th major league hit. A nice moment for him.
Yeah, anytime you flip the page on a career milestone, it feels really good. You know that number's in front of you for a long time, and you can't get there fast enough. Good for him.
Juan Soto now. And a foul ball. Ground ball left side, could be two. Takes it to the bag. That's one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Welcome back. Here's the third baseman, Brady House. And first offering is fouled off. The Y to kick the pitch. On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out. So the batting order turns over. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. In the air, left side. Soto pulls it down, and there's two gone.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
On a line out towards center. Harris makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here in Nationals Park. All set to start the ninth in this one. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna Jr. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Thompson, 27 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2016. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And he deals. Out to short. Abrams gets it to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Austin Riley. High fly ball, right field. Meneses under this one. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's two away. Two outs, base is empty. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson. First pitch, not close. And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Just off the outside part of the plate. Kicks and deals.
Helpful.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The kick, the 3-2. The right-hander gives up the two-out walk.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
Man at first, Marcell Ozuna. Next up for the Braves. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Olson leads off first with two down to the inning. And ball one.
One ball, one strike.
And the righty deals.
2-1.
Ground ball left side. And that is that. No runs on. Back in Washington, D.C. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Up now for Washington, Gleyber Torres.
0-1.
Strike one. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-2. Good eye right there. Next pitch misses outside, and the count is even 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2. The other way. He takes it on his own, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. And now the right fielder, Joey Meneses. And that one is lifted in the air. And that gets down into the gap. Throws to second, and that's a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
And they're down to their last out. Last chance for the Nats in this one. Now, Brandon Lewis. Left field. Soto gets under it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves take this one in a blowout.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
9-3 your final here in this one. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.